YouTube. How you guys doing today? I'm Sandy and this is Mike.
I am Mike. We wanted to just take some time to thank you for watching our videos and subscribing. And also wanted to take some time to introduce ourselves and why we're doing this, what we're looking for in the future. Do you want to start? Or?
Sure. Actually, I think we have the questions reversed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
so we're
think
gonna
so.
see. Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Yeah,
we do?
we're
All right,
questions
switch.
reversed.
We jotted down a few
We
questions.
just started a few down questions for ourselves. So, so
address
first question's for Mikey. How long ago did you realize the life you were leading was unfulfilling?
Well, that would have been probably for the full of it, probably about 13 years ago, I'd say. But even before that, I always liked doing things in the woods. I always loved being alone. First of all, like in the woods, and just, what are you doing? It's not funny. I loved it.
Being alone.
In the woods.
Yep. Go ahead.
Being alone.
Yeah.
But anyway,
me too.
I always resonated with the woods. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Resonate?
Yep.
Yeah. I love that word.
Yeah.
And as a young child, I actually started planting watermelon plants in my backyard, and I'd go out and see it. The biggest watermelon I ever got was like that. I didn't know what I was doing, but that made me so happy that I couldn't believe it. I was like, I got a fruit.
That's awesome.
So then, then all of society, they force you into school, they force you into this, but I followed that path. It was my own doing, and I never really felt, well, I shouldn't say I never felt like it was the right path, but it always felt a little off to me.
Yeah.
And then, we bought this house, which we're going to do a video of what this house looked like, what this yard looked like when we previously bought it.
Before and afters, yeah.
And what it looks like now. You won't even believe the difference.
Yeah. 29 years is a long time.
Yeah, we've been here 29 years. So from there, I started a small garden in our backyard. And that's where it started for me. I was just like, okay, we can grow our own food. Some of it anyway.
Smaller growing climate here. Yeah.
But then it just multiplied, and then by the time I was at the end of my career at my career job, I'll call that, I was just fed up with working, fed up with everything around me. And I came out in the backyard where I am sitting right now, probably more over in that area, but and for days upon days upon days, I would just sit out there
by myself,
like alone.
Yep, alone. Yeah.
And just think about what is going on in the world.
Yeah.
And that's basically where it started for me. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I was in full force at that point, but that's where I've been like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta do something for us, not for them.
Yeah. So I think when you left your career job is when you really hit you hard. The unfulfillment, though, sitting out here.
I was completely unfulfilled in my job. Like, that's what started it for me. Like, not leaving it, being in it.
Yeah.
Leaving in it started the fulfillment, but also started the realization of what can I do.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go anywhere else to work.
Yeah.
Although I do have a part-time job now, but it's a pretty demanding job, but it keeps me healthy. Okay, so that's my reason for why I really love doing what we're doing. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, shoot.
What finally made you realize I was 100% right?
You hear that cockiness? 100% right, people. So let's rewind here. I state this many, many times, but honestly, ladies, forgive me, but my husband is probably right about 80% of the time. Yeah, no, it's not higher than that. It used to be higher than that, but as we're both going through menopause, it's getting his percentage of being right is it's getting less and less and less.
I didn't know we were getting that personal.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We're good. This is totally out there. So what made me realize that my husband, he was on the right path and I was ready to follow, I guess that's how I could word the question. I think I started noticing, when we go back to like 2017, 2018, and he was going through his, sitting outside and being really unfulfilled, that I felt that. And then one day we were sitting on the deck, or standing on the deck, and you looked me in the eye and said to me, just so you know, I am never going back. I'm never getting another 9 to 5. I'm never going to make as much money as I've ever made before. That that triggered something inside of me. Not angry at all, just scared, really, really scared, because I wasn't sure with my profession if I was going to be able to. I don't want to say be the breadwinner, but pay most of the bigger bills. And believe it or not, actually, we are doing that. But let me tell you how we're doing that. It's not specifically because of my job. To the question, when I really realized Mikey was right about stuff was during like maybe 2020, 2021. And our son-in-law said to us, hey, why don't you guys start like making bread and selling bread, because Mikey started making bread. He's like, why don't you guys sell these things, breads and donuts, because that's what Mikey was doing. So it kind of escalated from there. He was selling bread, donuts, we were posting it online, he was selling all these things, and then it kind of even got further and further involved where he was making soaps, he was making toothpaste, mouthwash, bagels, tortillas, like he just started making everything. So then by 2023, I realized, holy cow, like we're saving a ton of money with all the things that he said in his first question. Not only can I grow my own food, but a lot of our household stuff, I can make this as well. And 2023, I was completely on board with this whole entire change lifestyle. And I used to do some retreats, wellness retreats, and I think it was 2019, 2020, 21. I was starting to make tinctures for women to help them relax and fall asleep better. I started making some tallow creams for their skincare. So I was kind of doing other stuff for body, and he was making stuff for consuming. And then it just kind of escalated. And then I was like, holy shit, because I can say that on YouTube. I didn't realize I can swear on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I was like, holy cow, I go, literally, like, Mike's known this for so many years, even beyond the time when he was feeling unfulfilled. He knew he could do this, and when he puts his mind to something, like, he's like balls to walls, he's gonna do it. So yeah, that's probably when I realized, like, 2023, I was 100% on board with our mission. So yeah, so we've got a couple other questions that are kind of like combined. One of them is, do we have any fears or reservations with our new YouTube adventure?
I don't know. I have zero fears and no reservations.
And it's super exciting.
Because why would you? There's
yeah.
really nothing
we have
holding you back.
There's nothing to lose here. We have nothing to lose, and it's amazing because we're on the same page with that. Like, I have no fears. If anything, I'm excited about putting ourselves out there and just sharing what we can do in a small space with, because so many people have small spaces, and sharing what we can put on there. So we have no fears.
Yeah,
Agreed.
well, there's so many people in the cities that love to do this, like you were just saying, and they feel like they don't have the spot. Now, I'll admit, we're not in the biggest city, but we're in a city, and we have, as you can see on my previous videos, I've said it, 0.14 acres. It's not a lot of land, people. No. It's not a lot of land, and we have a house on it. Yeah. So, and we have done, you can go see the garden tour. I mean, we have literally taken half of our yard and made it into a garden.
A garden or woods or
one thing you'll learn about me is I hate grass. I hate grass. I don't understand why people even have grass. So we keep a little patch so we can walk around, but if I could get rid of every piece of grass in my yard, it would be gone.
Yeah, and it's funny, a really quick side note before I ask the next question. We got chickens in 2018, I think was the first flock of chickens we got. And it's funny because we still have grass, but then we feel bad because our chickens sometimes go into our neighbors' our yards because they free range, and we love our neighbors and they love us, like I said in the garden video. But their grass started getting chewed up, and thank goodness.
They don't really care that much either. But the thing that,
but our grass stayed. That's the funny part.
The great thing about what she just said is, our neighbors, we don't have any fences in our yards. We literally just have 3 yards combined, and we use them as we want. Yeah. And a lot of people were like, well, that's going to cause a lot of problems. It hasn't. We've been doing it for years. We have no problems. And we've had 3 different neighbors with that in this house over here to our left. and none of them ever had a problem with us or them. We didn't have a problem with them.
No.
It's
we've
just
been very
freeing.
fortunate.
It's so freeing not to have a fence up.
And it's freeing to have neighbors that we love.
Oh, yeah.
And I understand some people have those problems with neighbors that it isn't so easy, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But I want to go to our
I
next.
just wanted to bring that up. And why our chickens are going over there, because we don't have any fences and they free range wherever they want.
They eat all their ticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the reason for that.
Yeah. So the next question, which I'm really excited about this one. What are we most excited about with our new adventure? You go first.
Yeah. Well, the adventure itself isn't new.
No.
The YouTube part of it is
That's
definitely
what I
new,
meant.
and I'm
That's what I
very,
meant,
very
yeah.
excited about that because I've actually started feeling over the last year or so like I have nothing left to do in this yard. But now that I've started this, I've come up with all these ideas again, like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and I will be putting them on YouTube. And the most important part of it for me is helping others out there learn about not only the small space gardening, but just gardening itself. Like, do it. It's not hard. It's actually very stress relieving. So if you have any extra time or make some time, just get out there and plant one thing one year. Like I said, my watermelon made me so happy, and it was only that big.
I wish I would have saw him at that time.
Oh,
I knew him at that time.
I was like
He'd
14.
been adorable.
A lot of years ago.
Still cutie. Are you done with yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so my super most favorite exciting part of this whole YouTube adventure, and actually just everything, is the fact that Mike and I are doing this together.
Oh yeah, I said that too.
No, he didn't.
That's part of mine.
I joke around, and it sounds funny when I say this, and I don't mean it to sound funny, but that's just because I'm very sarcastic. But not only do I love him, but I actually like him like a lot. Like, we can hang out for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, or be in separate parts of the house, and still, like, we just get along very, very well. It's very easy to be married to him, which is great. So I am so excited just doing this venture with him, as we've done a handful of ventures on our own, and we always bounce ideas off each other over the past probably 10-15 years, and we've tried our own things separately. But like, that's probably why I have no fears with this at all, because we're doing it together, and we're better as two than one, honestly. And I am also excited about what Mikey said, just sharing and getting people excited about being able to do this as well. So yeah, that's that. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is, what are we hoping to achieve from this?
I'm having you go first because you made my answer sound like crap.
But he likes me too and loves me.
I thought that was already known.
That is known. That is known. He put a ring on it. So what are we hoping to achieve? Honestly, an airplane's about to take off. So
Yeah, we live very close to an airport.
in
That's the city part.
That's the city part of it. So we're gonna wait, like, maybe we're gonna count to 10 and sing a song.
We'll just sit here. Oh, you know what?
Oh, it landed. The airplane landed.
Oh, I was gonna have them enjoy the view of the pond for a minute anyway.
Pond around here. There
So
we
this
go.
is what we get to see. Sorry, you're not
That's our
seeing
view
this,
right now.
but we live right on shore of this pond. Beautiful place. It's gonna be hard to leave,
Yeah.
but I'm sure I will do it.
Got it? You got my head in there this time?
Everything.
We've had a few videos where our heads have been cut out. His fault. So,
Everyone's a critic.
so what are we hoping to achieve? Well, I think for me, what I'm hoping to achieve is, gosh, I don't know. Just building a huge community with all of you, putting more cool things in our yard. We've got our compost. I'd like to put some different, we hope we get some more bees if we can again. Just achieve more things in a smaller space. I think that's it, what I want to achieve. Of course, eventually, I think Mike said this in our first take, I don't know if it's our second take, but if this grows, which if it grows, great. If it doesn't, we're still going to have a blast doing this and sharing it with you. But honestly, if this does grow and it does become monetized, I do, and I would like to cut back my hours at my work and spend more time here with him and do stuff in the yard. That would be That would be just simply beautiful.
And just to go further on that, my ultimate goal is if we were to make, get a ton of subscribers or whatever and get a lot of ad revenue, and that made us comfortable, in turn we would then start making our subscribers comfortable. That's my goal. I want to be able to help someone either get started with this, or just start realizing that they can do it. And I know sometimes it takes money to do that, and hopefully we're able to do that for as many people as we can in the future.
And I can say that he is being 110% honest with that, because that's what he always says. Like, if we ever played the lottery, or if we ever did anything and came into a lot of money, he would literally give it all away. That's what he'd buy our land, and then he would literally donate the money to someone who really
I'm
needed
a
it.
100% self-sufficiency guy. So once I have enough money to be self-sufficient and not have to spend it anymore.
Yeah.
See, money you need to become self-sufficient is the first part that you have to conquer, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Once you do that, then you can start slowly going from one thing to the other. Like us with groceries, we're slowly doing products at our house and becoming more self-sufficient with that.
Yeah.
Every step you take is a step closer to being 100%. I don't know if anyone nowadays can actually get to 100%, but we're gonna try.
We're gonna try it.
We are gonna try.
So we're super excited to keep going along with this, and we hope you guys follow us and share with other friends. If you know anyone that's in the same space as we are, Headspace, and we look forward to also doing tons of other videos with you. Like Mikey said, we're going to do some before and afters of this yard, and your minds are going to be blown away how different this yard looks. And 29 years is a long time, but we've done, or actually I shouldn't say we've done, Mike's done 98% of it. A lot of hi, look at that. That's a great way to end the video today. This is our Bardrock. This is Plym.
I don't know if she makes it in the video.
Yeah, well, hopefully she'll make it the cut. Plym will make the cut.
Well, I'm saying I don't know if it's that far down.
Oh, here, ready? Here's
Oh, there
Plym.
she
Here's
is.
Plym. Say hi. But anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And
Well, I'd like to end it with asking you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I'm actually more curious than anything, but leave a comment below about if you own land or not, or if you just live on land, or if you're a child and don't have land. That's a different thing. But tell us how much land you have and whether you think you can or cannot start doing what we've done, homesteading on it. And we call it homesteading, but we've only got chickens and our bees in our garden.
Yeah.
And we want a lot more. We know homesteading is a lot more than that, so that's our goal there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, please leave a comment down below about what you think we should do in the future, and also how much land do you have? Can you build on it?
Yeah. And if you need any, we appreciate suggestions, and we would love to help give suggestions.
The airport's pretty busy
The
today.
airport's pretty busy today, so we're getting our microphones in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a great day.
Thanks again. Have a great day.
Peace.